Well, it's been 1 year since Sri Lanka's worst economic crisis and political turmoil since its independence. And while it seemed to be mainly caused by long-term economic mismanagement, some critics argue that it was made worse by China's so-called debt trap diplomacy under the Belt and Road Initiative. CNA's Chandni Vatvani spoke with Sri Lanka's Foreign Minister Ali Sabry in this exclusive interview, and she started by asking him about the lessons learned and the way forward for Sri Lanka.
I think the biggest lesson is the fiscal discipline and consistent monetary policies, which is pragmatic, inconsistent with international standard and best practices. So we have learned a lot on that. You can't continue to maintain a welfare state without having a steady revenue stream. That means fiscal discipline.
Much has been said about China's role and its investment in Sri Lanka. How would you describe China's relationship with Sri Lanka in its time of crisis?
It is very important for us. China's investment is very, very important because the countries like Sri Lanka need investment. In 2009, when we defeated LTTE and brought peace to this country, we were in need of massive investment. We didn't only invite the Chinese, we made it open to the whole world. So some of the other countries would want to wait and see, but China took the risk, invested, and I thought we are grateful for that. And going forward for the next phase of our development is growth-oriented. Growth means somebody need to put money into it. That means investment. So I think amongst the major players right now in the world, China has a hefty pocket. They are waiting for investment. We are strategic part of their BRI initiative. So for us, Chinese investment are important and we look forward for that investment.
How concerned are you that China's proposed BRI initiative has been used as sort of a tool to create debt traps for its recipient countries?
No, I don't think so. What are they going to achieve out of the debt trap? You know, if you put your money into a country for investment, obviously they want returns. So if you want return, you want to see that that country succeeds. So what we have gone wrong sometime, probably identifying the priorities into which area you put your investment. So that is where it is important for Sri Lanka to take that right call right now in taking those very important investment decisions. I think Sri Lanka is very clear right now. We will no longer go and borrow money. What we are asking is for investment, partnership, opportunities to grow together. So I think we have learned that lesson during the last, because of this crisis.
When you talk of countries realizing that they should or shouldn't have put money in particular areas, are there any such areas that come to mind when it comes to Sri Lanka and the choices that have been made?
Yeah, there are some choices which in the hindsight, I think that we would have put it in somewhere else better, you know. So because particularly areas, it's important that we build the infrastructure, but along with infrastructure, it should be supported by for manufacturing economy. So industries must come up, so that this infrastructure could support that process. Unfortunately, that process has not taken place in Sri Lanka.
Does Sri Lanka feel like it's caught up in a big power play?
We stand in the middle. We don't take sides. We don't want tension with anyone. We will not allow anyone to use our backyard to threaten any other country or to build their military bases. That's for sure. But we have strategic relationship with all of them. Our biggest market is US. That is where our products are going. India, our neighbor and biggest trading partner, and last year India has helped us to bail out us from a very difficult situation. China is our long-standing friend, both in international arenas. They have stood by Sri Lanka in thick and thin, and also biggest investor in the country. So all in all these countries are important for us, and then our relationship is very transparent, and we have always asked for peaceful settlement of all disputes.